It's Tuesday, November 8th, 2019. This is take 3. Let me get rid of this white box. There we go. Okay, in the previous version of the video that I won't be putting on YouTube, I just lowered on Bed Bath & Beyond. I lowered first target from above this pivot just to this one. I'm not going to change my sell stop when I open the trade. I was willing to risk this much, and I'm going to leave it there. I don't like the way price action has developed. We put in this evening star type pattern and we're pulling back. However, this pivot low is intact and I'm going to leave it there. But I'm going to grab some profit and take it off the table to lower my risk if it does make it back up to this level, which is now our first resistance level. And then the target, second target, we'll take that when we get there, if we get there. CINF is our only short, and it has basically done this blue ice failure. I got in on November 7th, which was this day. Here, let's give that the red circle treatment so that we know that. So it would have been on a break of this low, I believe. 109.13. Oh, it was on a break of this doji low. Okay, there we go. Sorry, there's a white line. I should have seen that. So looking this over with fresh eyes today, we are a little bit extended from the 20 and 40, so that wasn't a really good entry. But it is certainly a bearish H, and it was a bearish 1, 2, 3, which is what I was going for. This is bearish consolidation. I'm going to leave my protective stop above this green bar, which is where it failed before, and we'll ride it out. There's only 89 fake dollars at risk, so it's no big deal. It is actually a decent pattern. It wouldn't be shocking to see it rise up into the sell zone between the declining 20 and 40. And our long-term trend is definitely strong. But with only 89 fake dollars at risk, we're going to let it ride. Microsoft is looking great. That's broken out now from this little consolidation box. Very happy with that. And let's look at V-stop 17 and adjust our stop. We're going to take that up to, I'm going to take that right to break even. Actually, let's give it $11. Psychologically, it's nice just to see green rather than red, even if it is a break even. It shouldn't pull back down that low. I'm going to give it lots of room for intraday noise. Spiders, if we look at that, the weekly chart, we've given it lots of room. And I'm expecting still this consolidation. This is a weekly chart. It should be taking off from here. I would fully expect. I don't know, but I fully expect that. So I'm going to give it lots of room. There's only 207 fake dollars at risk. Seagate, we're pretty much break even at this point. We bought the breakout over this belt hold bar, and looks like it's just consolidating towards the trend line. Let's redraw that. So we have 5,000 fake dollars in this. If it breaks out over here somewhere, I'll add the second 5,000. And our stop is below this breakdown bar, below the rising trend line. 167 fake dollars at risk. It can be noisy intraday, so Here, let's just adjust that stop just a little bit. So we have 3 dots above our stop. XLK breaking out, looking awesome. So we're 2.91% up now, and we have a bit of a pivot there. I'm going to raise our protective stop just to break even in a little bit, so we will not lose money on this trade. That's all we have open, and I did see earlier RAD. That was definitely a buy setup. Here, let's look at a longer picture with moving averages. So we price broke through the declining 200. It's pulled back to test. It's testing this crossover of the 20 and the 200. I don't know if that means anything. The 50 and the 200 cross is much more valid. But what we do have, going back to the blank chart, is we have, looks like minor support here, and we have, let's see what kind of trend line support we have. So we have rising trend line support, we have minor support, we have a rising 20, and it looks like a transition A. Let's just see what kind of risk there is here. That's very volatile stock, so almost 6% risk if I were to buy above today's pivot high. Oh, that'd be 8%. Let's have a quick look at the hourly. This is the hourly chart. That looks like bullish consolidation. So I'm going to put a buy. I'm going to use the hourly chart here. If it gets up over the high of this 1 hour doji bar, which is 998, so I'll put a stop 1001. I'm going to give it 2 cents. And I'm not going to go with 10,000 fake dollars just since the stock is so volatile. I'll just go 5,000 fake dollars. So let's go back to the daily and have a look. So I'm going to take half off at first resistance. Then that will make it easier to hold on to it as it does its thing, because this is a very volatile stock. And then I'm going to move this stop down below the trend line and the rising 20, because that's a sensible thing to do. So if we come up through that 1 hour bar, I'm just thinking, I know dead air is very bad. I'm just kind of deciding, I'm using the 1 hour here. Yeah, I'm going to stick with that. That lowers our risk. If it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. So let's go back to the daily. Alerts today, we had IHS market. That pulled back and it's doing all these dojis as it consolidates towards the trend line and a rising 40. It's sloppy. I'm not feeling that today. We do have trend line support. We have minor support. We're in that buy area. We'll put that on buy watch one. See how it looks at the end of the day. It's just a little bit sloppy for me as I look at it right now. VNQ, the Vanguard REIT ETF. REITs really have exploded. I don't know. They just seem to be the kind of stock where there could be a lot of accounting fraud. But we're certainly at rising trendline support, and we'll leave that as it is. And yeah, that's all we're going to do for today.